Hello and good morning, your train master has returned. I'm at the sunny London Liverpool Street station. There's something that I want to do for a very long while now, is that I feel like I'm going to try and do the longest possible Greater Anglia journey I could do in one take. So that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be waiting here as I'm going to be waiting for the 09:30 Greater Anglia service to Norwich. Right, so on the platform at platform 11, yep, here it is. One of my most favourite trains, the class 745s. I'm actually quite surprised to see that this is 010. It would have been cool to see like unit 007, so I can like, if it was to be 007, chances are that I could insert my own James Bond gag, but I digress. So we're going to go down all the way down to the very front, because I want to film at the very front, because I don't want to be filming at the back where it's really busy and there's a shuttle, if you get what I mean, right? So yeah. We're going to go all the way down to the very front. We should be leaving in approximately around, it's currently 9:12, so we should be leaving approximately around 18 minutes time. Welcome on board, and oh my god, just look it down. It's all the way down. It's all the way down. So yeah, as you can clearly see, I'm on the Greater Anglia train, a class 745 obviously. These are one of my favourite trains to be built in any TFC in Britain, by the way. They're just amazing trains. So what I could do throughout the entire trip is that I could do a little review of these trains, because if I wasn't to do that, I mean, I'll be bored and I don't even know what the hell should I even do. So that is that. So yeah, I am on board this train. We will be expected to depart at approximately around 9:30. So let's go to Norwich, which will be our first interchange that we are doing for today. So let's go.
Good morning, one and all. Welcome aboard the 9:30 service from London Liverpool Green to Norwich, calling at Stratford, Colchester, Manningtree, Ipswich, Stowmarket, Diss, and due to arriving to Norwich at 11:19. Please do familiarise yourselves with the safety notices throughout the train when you travel, and that there is CCTV in operation for your safety and comfort.
Market, Diss, and Norwich.
We left on time. Yeah, that's good.
The next stop will be Stratford.
So Stratford will be our first stop that we are doing for today. I just stay on this train until I get all the way up.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
That announcement's such an earworm, so I got a fairly simpler route to Norwich. I just literally stay on this train until I get all the way up. It will take approximately around 2 hours. 2 hours, because I'm going to be going to Norwich to change onto my next train that I have to do for today. So yeah, I'm going to try and do the longest possible Greater Anglia journey that I'm going to do. So let's see what I can do. I'm also quite intrigued to see that if I like go over here, like the train is actually not even that busy. This is why I actually decided to come up to the front, because I feel a bit detailed, because I don't want to like go to the back where it's really busy, so I can't even film on busy trains, if you get what I mean, right? So yeah, I just feel even more relaxed now. I think I may be walking down towards the back of the train at some point during my journey, just so I could do like some, just like to see some like more features about this train. So yeah. These trains, as far as I'm aware, they are very fast. And this is the first time me going further than Beauty Park on camera. So the furthest station that I've been to on the Great Eastern Main Line was Beauty Park, so that'll be very fun to do. So yeah, let's go. I'm actually very excited. Yeah, we just passed through Beauty Park. That means I officially like travelled further beyond Beauty Park, so that is great. So what I could do is now I'm going to be going down towards the train, so I can like do a little bit of preview around it, shall we? So let's do it. So I'm intrigued to see that if you go over here, like I got like this little space. So yeah. And I think specifically, I think Statler is definitely the company that I can trust, because the 745, 755s and the 756s definitely, they do contain liveaboard. And I think the 777s and the 555s also do that as well. As we pass through Whitton, do let me know in the comments if that is true. So yeah, I can definitely tell that you can definitely like do some liveaboarding as well, which is great. What I do need to find though is the toilet. I'm also quite intrigued to see that if we go over here, you just got some like table seats that are like raised, but if we go here, you got some like seats that are not raised, and I think that might be where the bogies are. So, oh, here's the toilet. So yeah, hello there. So as you can see, this is just what the toilet looks like, and for my standards, it's actually very, very clean. So yeah, if we go over here, I mean, the mirror is like, it's a bit of a rectangular shape, but it's fine. I mean, I can see myself, so hello there.
Colchester.
So yeah, we're just approaching Colchester.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
And when you inform the British Transport Police, you can also exit for Colchester Castle. So yep, we just made it to Colchester. Here's a little fun fact about Colchester Station. Colchester is one of those stations alongside Gloucester where some of the platforms are actually really, really long. So much so that you can actually walk all the way down those platforms. It's kind of like around like 200 meters. So yeah, we just arrived at Colchester.
Welcome to the service for Norwich.
Yeah.
The next stop will be Manningtree.
So yeah, we're going to be diverting off the Clacton-on-Sea branch so that we can head off to the branch that heads over to Norwich. So let's do that.
Welcome to this service for Norwich. We will be calling at Manningtree, Ipswich, Stowmarket, Diss and Norwich.
Now that we just departed Colchester and we are on our way, I just feel like I actually do want to like review these seats, because these seats, as far as I'm aware, they are actually like very nice. I mean, I know for a fact that a lot of people on British Railways complain about the seats, mainly the ones that on the seats on the Electrostars, let's say the 387s, and the seats on Thames lanes, and the seats on the Hitachi IETs. And I'll have to say this, and I sincerely mean it, out of all of the new intercity trains that have been introduced, these trains are definitely my pure favourites. Yeah, I can definitely tell that they have some really nice comfort on them, which is absolutely great. And also, one thing I actually do want to
Mind your head and step when getting on or off the raised seated areas.
the elbow test. I could definitely just like have a nap. Anyway, I feel like I just want to go all the way down to the end of the train just so I can find the buffet car. Just walking through the Gubbins unit. Right, just keep walking down. I feel like I'm going to be finding the buffet car, so I can see it inside. Here it is.
Seated areas.
So yeah, one of my favourite things that I always love to do when I'm on the water train, if I can, as we cross over here. I mean, what I like to do is I always love to go through like the carriages just so I can find some snacks. But I do have some snacks of my own which I'm gonna have. So guys, unfortunately this train will not be terminating at Norwich. Instead, this train will be terminating at the snack zone. Very original joke. As I like really want to like travelling on the railways. I mean, there's a lot of space. I mean, it's like we weren't quite close. I mean, we're not even at that very close to London, are we? Like, I mean, we are like very close to like towards Diss and Norwich stations, respectively. Like, we are actually very close, but it's actually just very nice to see these amazing views. I'm actually really starting to enjoy Greater Anglia. Maybe I can do more of these branch lines, because why the hell not? When I'm trying to visit every single station on the line. Who knows? So yeah, we are just arriving into this station, which is this. Get it? Anyway, so we just arrived at this. Next station is Norwich, which will be changing onto another one of these trains as we're going to be going over to platform 2 at Norwich, as we're going to be getting our final Greater Anglia train. You guys are very close to figure out which station we're going to go to, so yeah, we just approached this now. But what I could do is that I could do an impression of Julie Berry. Welcome to this service for Norwich. The next stop will be Norwich.
Welcome to this service for Norwich. We will be calling at Norwich. The next stop will be Norwich.
Okay, I can't lie. I'm thinking like it literally just played bum on that thing. Like, I swear these adverts are a bit sus.
We are now approaching Norwich, where this train terminates. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted. Norwich, this train will now terminate here. All change, please.
Right. Welcome to Norwich. Right. That was such an amazing journey. Like the 745s, they're just fantastic trains. What I'm about to do is that I'm going to be going to the concourse as we're going to try and find my next train that I'm going to catch. So let's do that. Right. Yep. On the platform at platform 5. Yep. I'm just walking down over here so I can finally review to you what the station that I actually plan to travel to. I am going to get this train, the 1141, to Sheringham. Right, welcome on board. Welcome aboard, folks. From what I can tell, I'm travelling all the way to Sheringham. Unfortunately, I have to move to the very back of the train because out of all the seats that these people decided to choose from, they decided to choose a seat that is like opposite me, which would make filming a little bit awkward. So basically, I'm going to be telling you guys about this. I am travelling from Liverpool Street to Sheringham, which is possibly the longest Greater Anglia journey I can do. The reason why I am actually doing this journey is because I mean, from what I can tell, a few months ago, I and one of my friends, we've been chatting to each other. Like, I mean, we've been getting along very well, and she likes trains, and from what I can tell, she also likes Sheringham as well. I mean, she sent some photos. She said a lot of nice things about Sheringham, and I was like, hey, that's cool. So I thought to myself, why not just try and go to Sheringham? Just because, why the hell not? Hence why I've just changed here at Norwich. This train is like absolutely really busy. This is why I couldn't even do that much filming, because it's just absolutely ram-packed. So yeah. So I guess what I could do is I could wait for a few minutes, and then we're going to be take this train all the way down to Sheringham. I just noticed over here, if I like zoom in, is Dan really trying to advertise something? Huh. I'm not sure, but that sounds cool.
To this service for Sheringham, we will be calling at Salhouse, Hoveton and Wroxham, Worstead, North Walsham, Gunton, Rowton Road, Cromer, West Runton, and Sheringham. Welcome to this service for Sheringham. We will be calling at Sal House, Hoveton and Wroxham, Worstead, North Walsham, Gunton,
Bratton Road, Cromer, West Runton, and Sheringham. And we're off, folks. Bang on time. I got a fairly simple route to Sheringham. I just basically stayed on this train to get all the way up. It would just take me approximately about an hour. So, yeah. You know, it literally feels so weird riding a flirt train on diesel power. I never got to experience it before. So, hey, this is something new for me. So, yeah. Yep, we just arrived at our first stop, which is Sal House. The next station is Hoveton and Wroxham.
So watch your feelings, the city's screaming, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. People talk and tell what you wanna hear now, but they all disappear, they will let you down. So we better stick together, let's come whatever, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. We only need the...
No, I feel like I really am getting these nice scenic views, and I feel like I actually do want to do something that I actually do want to like promote my channel. Wait, you want to get a sponsor? Well, I'm happy to tell you, it's me. I am your sponsor. So on screen right now, I'm going to be putting like a special thanks to my amazing Patreon members. Harrison has recently joined the Patreon channel member. So Harrison, if you're watching this, thank you very much. If you want to get your name on this list, then chances are that you can go onto my Patreon page, which is the link in the description below, and you can get some early access to all of my videos if you are a member of the 350 gang, that is. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Harrison, for the support. We're making some very good progress so far. We just left North Walsham station, so yeah, we're actually like making some really good progress. And I'm just like, my first thought on like the Norwich to Sheringham line is just absolutely amazing. Like, Sheringham, which is where we'll be finishing our journey for today. I actually can't believe this. We are almost very close.
Welcome to this service for Sheringham.
Yep.
The next stop will be West Runton.
Yep, we are so close. We are so close. So yeah.
People talk and tell what you wanna hear now.
Also, one thing that I actually forgot to point out about this service is that I never knew that this train actually had to reverse at Cromer. So yeah, we're going in the opposite direction. I think we're just going to be like getting onto a specific branch to like head over to West Runton and Sheringham. Welcome to Sheringham. Would you look at that? So yeah, I just arrived at Sheringham, which is great. So yeah, this is a station that I actually dreamed of taking off for a very long while, and I'm happy that I actually did take that off. So I'm going to go down to the front, to the back. I'm going to get a nice thumbnail shot, and we're going to do a quick summary of what happened. Whoa, would you look at that? here it is. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the North Norfolk Railway, which is a section of line that links from Sheringham, which is where I'm at right now, to Holt Station. It'll take approximately around like 20 minutes for me to get there. Maybe I could just ride. I just feel like I actually do want to ride on the line just because I can really. So, and that is that. I basically travelled from Liverpool Street all the way up to Sheringham, which took about approximately around like 3 hours and 11 minutes, which is great since I started around like 9:30 and I finished around like 12:41, which is great. So I just basically started to use this area to wrap up the video, so that is just great. I'm now going to be filming a second video about Sheringham Station, in which I will remain question mark of the channel for now, so expect another video out very soon about this station, which is great. So that is that. I'm at Sheringham. I am going to be going like exploring the area really, just I can take a crap to my selfies. So yeah, thanks so much, and I'll see you where this train master will turn up on his new adventure. So thanks so much. Hit subscribe down below for more videos like this. Thanks.